Three signature guitar from rock to metal. The EVH Wolfgang Standard, the Jackson HT6 Pro, Misha Mansoor signature model, and the sterling Majesty John Petrucci 6-string version. Among these three guitars, I already have a favorite one. Stay with me to find out which one. Okay, let's start with the EVH Wolfgang Standard. It features a basswood body and a baked maple neck. Also we have a Floyd Rose Special bridge, a 3-way selector switch, and two EVH Wolfgang humbucker pickups. It's not a guitar that leads me into playing clean guitar stuff, but actually in the center position, and especially if you add some effects, you can actually dial in some really nice clean tones. This guitar, of course, has a rock soul, so you just have to crank the amplifier and you're there. Let's move to the Juggernaut HT6 by Jackson. This guitar also features a basswood body and a baked maple neck, again. Also we have locking tuners, okay, and a fixed bridge, so the tuning stability won't be a problem. Other cool features are the side dots that glow in the dark, and the tone control features a push-pull knob that actually is really useful if you don't want to suddenly have your guitar sounds like woolly because you forgot to open the tone. So actually the tone is bypassed until you do this, you pull the knob and then you can use the tone. Otherwise, in this way, the tone is completely bypassed. The pickups are Jackson MM1, designed for Misha Mansoor, and together with the 5-way selector switch, this guitar actually is really versatile. Starting with some nice clean tones, and I especially liked the 4 position. Really cool, I have to say. It's a guitar that's designed for metal and gent-like, of course, sounds. It's in standard tuning, but I'm using it in drop D. The pickups though are really defined and clear sounding, so I think you can easily go down to lower tunings without any problem. The sounds that you can achieve with these two pickups are powerful and articulated as well. Let's talk now about the Sterling Majesty. This guitar features a mahogany body and mahogany neck, plus the fingerboard is in rosewood. Jumbo frets, locking tuners and a Sterling tremolo bridge. The pickups are Sterling humbuckers and they behave quite good, both in clean and distorted sounds. As you heard in the track in the beginning, the Majesty really fits heavy distorted sounds and lead tones, of course. Also, it features a push-push knob that activates a 12 dB boost that if you need it, it's there. Okay, so what do I think about these guitars? All of these guitars are made in Indonesia and maybe they are from the same factory. I don't know about that, I'm not sure. Anyway, all of these three guitars has like a little, really little flaws aesthetically wise, but they feel incredibly good for the price. Starting with the EVH, I suddenly felt like home. I'm used to playing EVH Striped series and I feel the same kind of soul in this guitar. This Wolfgang is an amazing quality for price. Amazing. I think this is the best guitar I've ever played under 500 euro. It's unreal. Maybe the pickups are not my favorite ones. Also in my EVH I change them with some Di Marzio, but still you can play whatever you like. They sound good. They're not my favorite, but they sound good. I mean, you can't ask anything more for the price. Really great guitar. I like it so much. The Jackson guitar, the HT6 Misha Mansoor signature, is really a metal machine. It's really inspiring. The 20-inch radius and the fretboard, it's wider, makes me play in a kind of a different way, makes me want to explore more nice chords and nice riff and stuff like that. So I think it's really important when you buy an instrument if that instrument inspires you or not. And this definitely does. The sounds are really nice. I really dig the 5-way selector switch, so you can have different flavors, especially with clean tones. And you know, in music, in metal music, you need to have a lot of different nice clean tones, I think. And the pickups are powerful. I think it's really nice guitar. It costs a little bit more than the EVH, but still I think the quality for price is really, really nice. Finally, the Majesty, the Sterling one, is a nice guitar. I really like the feeling of this instrument. It's really easy to play. The sound is actually kind of Petrucci-ish, like, even if this doesn't feature the DiMarzio pickups, but still, especially the neck one is kind of like really John Petrucci style kind of tone. I don't really like the aesthetic of this guitar. The finish, to me, it's a little bit like toy-like guitar. They wanted to imitate the finish on the Music Man Majesty, so they couldn't, you know, do the laser thing. And actually, I would prefer a more simple finish than this one. Also, the red, I mean, it's a little bit more like a toy guitar. I don't really like the finish. And compared to the real Majesty, of course, this guitar, it's not at the same level. Obviously, it doesn't have the piezo, it doesn't have the split coil, other features that the real Music Man has. So if you like that guitar, if you want that instrument, I think you have to save money and buy that guitar. But if you really die-hard Petrucci fans and you know that you will never have the money to buy the real thing, you like to have a really lightweight instrument and really easy to play, well, this guitar can actually be good for you. But compared to the other two, I think this guitar is a little bit overpriced compared to the other two that cost less, and I don't think they are inferior in any way. So I think you got which one is my favorite one, and it's the EVH Wolfgang. This guitar for me is just amazing. I think this is the best guitar I've ever tried under 500 euro. For sure. So if you're a rock guitar player and you would like to have another instrument for whatever reason, if you don't have already one, I think this guitar is really, really nice. The Floyd Rose, it's cool. I mean, it works just fine. The pickups are not my favorite, but still, you can change them if you want. But even if you just like take out the guitar from the box, it rocks perfectly. I don't have any complaint about it. It's just unreal that the guitar that plays and feels like this one costs whatever it costs. It's just amazing. I want to thank again strumentimusicali.net to send me this guitar to try out for you guys. Of course, you'll find all the links in the description down below. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to see the next videos that I'm gonna upload in this very channel. And that's all for today, guys, and see you next time. Ciao!